Hello again, welcome back to the channel. My sling addiction has taken me this far. We already had plans of buying a sling from Ori Bags when we went to Malaysia, maybe a Bravo sling or a tech pouch from Alpaca. But by some stroke of luck, my wife and I stumbled upon this store called Boarding Gate in Suria KLCC in Petronas. And it had such an amazing collection of Bellroy products. We do have Bellroy sold here in the Philippines at Urban Traveler Co., but stock most of the time was limited. And I think this was my first time to see all the different options available, from the light sling to their most premium counterparts. When I saw this 6-liter green Venture Sling for the first time, it was love at first sight. Do you ever get that feeling of seeing something so premium and high quality that you just had to buy it? As long as it's within your price range. This is definitely not Tom Talk territory, and it's even more expensive than any other bag I've ever bought, but I think it's worth it. I bought this for around 670 Malaysian ringgit. If converted to US dollars, it's around 145, and if converted to Philippine pesos, it's around 8,140. This Ranger Green version is in 6 liters, and it's just the right size for a pocket replacement, plus my EDC items. The Venture Sling comes in a variety of colors, like Midnight, Black, Night Sky, Bronze, and Coyote, and in different sizes like 2.5 liters for the smallest and 9 and 10 liters for the largest slings. Let's talk about the materials. Materials are made from 100% recycled, durable, water-resistant woven fabric, and it's leather-free. It also has a nice natural canvas feel, and the material seems highly resistant from wear and tear. The bag is very good with sweat, as it was either on my chest or on my back most of the time when we were walking under Kuala Lumpur's sun, and while we were watching news. Notice that the grid-like Baida Nylon material and pattern is different on the front, top, back, and sides of the bag. Did you know that this 100% recycled nylon is made from pre-consumer industrial waste? The fabric at the top is softer and more malleable, while the fabric in front, under, and sides of the bag are stronger, firmer, and a more structured fabric. The back and bottom are padded to protect your tech and valuables just in case you drop the sling. But while it's securely on your body, you don't have to worry about that. Branding is a subtle TPU brand tag, and it's not too in your face, which I think is aligned with the brand's overall visual identity. When you fill it up with gear for a day trip, just like the way it looks like right now, the expansion gusset grows, and you can really maximize the 6-liter capacity. These flexible gussets self-compress when the bag is not that packed, and this allows the bag to keep a slim profile when you're standing up, as the tension makes the sling naturally compress. Useful when you just want to keep things minimalist for your EDC. The shoulder strap is made with seatbelt-like material and is wide, durable, and adjustable for all-day carrying comfort. It's the perfect bag to carry crossbody style on your chest while you carry a day pack on your back. Notice that it has this nice weave-like pattern or webbing which elevates the sling's premium design. When you pull the strap, it cinches the bag so it compresses the sling regardless of whether the bag is full or not. These aluminum hardware allow you to adjust the strap while standing up or sitting down. I found it easier to extend the strap while I was standing up, but shortening it was a bit challenging. These strong quick-release buckles let you detach the strap from either side, and it's particularly useful if you want to remove the bag while sitting down. Buckles are made by Duraflex. Here you can see that it says Flex. They do look durable enough, and I'm sure they'd last long. The webbing on the sides of the strap allow the buckles to move and gives you more flexibility depending on how you're carrying the bag. The buckles were also made in such a way that you wouldn't see any strap dangle. These two zippers are water-resistant, AquaGuard, PU coated, number 8 YKK Zippers, and protect your things from the elements. Zippers inside are also YKK. The zippers open from both ends, giving you easy ambidextrous access, something that lefties would appreciate. Paracord zipper pulls allow you to easily open the main compartment, giving you wide access and full visibility on either side. I found it easier to choose a zipper based on which side you want to access more, So if you have an alcohol spray on this side of the bag, that's the zipper that I'll be pulling. Zippers can tend to get stuck as it's blocked by this part of the strap, but it can also be considered a simple anti-theft feature. The zipper used for the quick access pocket does not have the same paracord pull tab, but is still effective enough in opening and closing the compartment. Let me show you the primary pockets of the Sling. The front quick access zip pocket has two stretch mesh pockets and sorts your smallest essentials. It has a built-in plastic key clip, and attached here are my house keys. In the other pocket, I have my car keys. This space is large enough for my old iPhone 6s Plus. I only place it here if I know that I'm gonna be keeping the Sling in front of me most of the time, but if the bag will be carried on my back, the phone stays inside. And notice the contrast in colors of the pockets versus the lining, which also allows for good visibility. The pocket is large enough but can get tight if you have a ton of stuff inside. The main compartment is large enough for my 12-ounce clean canteen and my umbrella. I've also tried placing a 16-ounce clean canteen here and it fits. These are what I consider as my everyday carry items because I'm always thirsty and it always randomly rains in the Philippines. The first pocket that you'll see is this fleece-lined pouch that keeps your sunglasses scratch-free. You can also consider this pocket a crush-free zone. And there are more pockets here that I use for my minimalist wallet. Then the other pocket can be used for extra cash, coins, or parking tickets. And you also have a pocket here for your pens or your pencils. On both ends of the bag, there are these small stretchy mesh pockets which I normally use for my AirPods on one side and my alcohol spray on the other side. And lastly, there's a large but thin zippered compartment that I can use for my passport and receipts. Most of the time, this is where I place my Anker power bank and USB-C to lightning charging cable. Can this Kindle fit? It can, but you can't close the zipper of this compartment. With the assortment of pockets and compartments that are available at your disposal to sort and organize your everyday carry items, you can be certain that it will always be a comfortable and convenient carrying experience with Bellroy. Just make sure you edit your carry to make it easier to take things in and out of the bag. This is what it looks like on my chest as a crossbody when the Sling is full. I'm 5'8" for your reference. And this is what it looks like when it's on my back. This is what it looks like when it's flat, and this is also how I carried it most of the time, with a day pack on my back. To demonstrate, I'm carrying this 40-liter Tomtoc bag, perfect for one bag travel, which can also compress into a day pack. You can check out the full review of this bag in the description below. Can the Sling stand when it's full? Absolutely! But it struggles when it's flat. On our second to the last day, when I knew that carrying too much camera gear was gonna weigh me down, I decided to use the Sling as a camera bag with just my Sony a6000 and 35mm lens attached to it. Since it was also our second time to visit Central Village, it gave me the opportunity to have a different perspective for photos and videos. Since the first time we went there, I used my 16mm wide-angle lens from Sigma. Bellroy seemed to be more of a long-term purchase because I thought it was something I would buy when I finally get to visit my brother in Sydney. But I guess I couldn't wait, and maybe I'll buy Alpaca there instead, as these two brands seem to be the pinnacle of bag design in Australia. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video to be useful, please do like and subscribe, as it allows us to continue making these types of videos. I love this bag for its design, premium materials, size, and overall quality. I now consider myself a Bellroy fanboy, but this is also making my 7-liter Tomtoc a little bit jealous. Leave a comment down below if you want me to compare the 6-liter Venture Sling from Bellroy versus the Stomp Talk Crossbody Sling in 7 liters. See you again on the next one!